The word cult itself was never evil. That's why English still has what we call the cult following. It's not negative. It simply means they are following and they are not leaving the man, or they are not leaving the woman, or they are not leaving the principle. So this principle has a cult following. But what happens with every cult, it creates a culture and people don't leave a culture. I wish I could talk to you. I need to get it to you so that, you see, last week we were, now I wanted to get in. So the culture, when it's developed, when people think that's my culture, see how we oppose all these people who are moving around, doing all this, shaking their body, especially their back. Have you ever looked into your own culture as an African? How you used to dance? No. I know I'm touching something, and I know you don't want me to deal with it because you are nervous now. Listen to me. Listen, we are opposing people twerking everywhere. What was your traditional dance? You oppose women for wearing short skirts. You just had one strip here, one strip there, and you walk nicely everywhere in your culture. Am I too much into this, so I can just leave it? Was that not your culture? All our traditional dance, mainly most of our traditional dance, are vulgar. A man dances here, a woman dances here, you meet in the... I touched you. I touched your culture now. I touched you. You are busy opposing other people's cultures. This is not godly. This is not cultural. This is not decent. That was you. Your mama. I go here. You don't want this. You don't want this smoke. I can produce more smoke. You don't want this. How is it so that you are okay with your traditional dance? Man of God, you do not understand. These women are gold diggers. You don't have the gold. Where are they digging? Just be open with yourself and tell yourself, I am broke. I can't afford this type of woman. Let me go to where I was going. I'm leaving this one alone. If any man tells you you're a gold digger, just tell them, you can't take care of. I don't know how it went there. Let me come back here. So what causes our culture to dance in a certain demonic, I put this in quotes, demonic way, that most of our songs that are in the culture are vulgar, and we are okay with it? But we think Generation Z has left our culture. If Generation Z is going to follow your culture, they have to wear one strip in front, one strip at the back. The breasts have to be out. And men too. One strip in front, strip at the back. Papa is ready to go. You still don't get what I'm trying to negotiate. I'm dealing with the issue of darkness. That the devil, knowing he has no manpower, or rather angel power, whatever you want to call it, or spirit power, what the devil has done is to influence culture. So you can't come out of a thing because you think it's cultural. It's the way we dance in our culture. So if reggae has some bit that is demonic, if we tell you this type of reggae is demonic, you say, but that's there. Because the devil, sit on them. See, because the devil, what he did when he realized that the angels are few and they are not increasing, he decided the only way a human being can change or can stick to one area of thought was to bring culture in. So it becomes culture raw. So every excuse you will give me, if I tell you to do something, you will say, culture raw. If a white man stands here and I tell them you need to pay lobola, they will say, Inawa. If we get to a point where we want to tell the truth now, I wish I had time and the energy to do this. Is lobola even necessary? Because in our culture, it is necessary. But the moment you say culture, we gotta go back to the whole culture and set it up and say, what did you used to do? In our rural area, a woman would be put in front of the old women, the elderly, and every year they would check physically your virginity. Nowadays, they know it's a waste of time. They got the verdict. And the man comes and you flipping $70,000 lobola. For what? I'm not talking about this. I'm just talking about culture. Why am I paying $70,000 for a second hand, sorry, third hand, or 40? I don't hear nobody up there. Nobody. Ain't nobody saying to no preacher. Ain't nobody saying nothing to me. In the balcony, it's quiet. It's like a funeral up there. Now the question then is, you gotta look at your own neighbor. If they are too quiet, you got a suspect in your role. Shout dark matter! Dark matter! Is it worth it? What are you paying for? Because it's our culture. I didn't say don't do it. I'm trying to tell you what is defining our lives is not the gospel, it's the culture. I decree and declare somebody here, you will get into the gospel culture, not your culture, but gospel culture. Gospel culture. So, only when you get to a point of the Bible, that's when you can change and say, my culture is Bible culture. Let me ask you before I go anywhere. Being Shona and being Debele and being Zulu, are you being Zulu? What percentage of you being Zulu is Christian? What percentage of Christian is inside you being Shona? What percentage is Hausa inside you being Christian? You see how culture is indoctrinated us to a point where we do not understand what we are actually here for. So the enemy knows exactly how to kill you. The only way he can embed something in your culture, you will believe it.